And also, didn't we fight to get independent from kings and queens and monarchies? If you pay attention, that's what the current administration wants to put us back into. That's why there's no king's rallies out here, because that's what he's inspiring to be.
Welcome to True Crime, Authors and Extraordinary People, the podcast where we bring two passions together. The show that gives new meaning to the old adage, truth is stranger than fiction, and reminding you that there is an extraordinary person in all of us. Here is your host, David McClam.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the episode of True Crime, Authors and Extraordinary People. Of course, I'm your man, David McClam. If you guys haven't already, make sure you follow us on all of our social media. One link to a link tree will get you every place you need to go pertaining to the show. And like I always like to remind you, if you are someone or you know someone who feels like hurting themselves or someone else, please leave this episode and dial 988. It is a suicide prevention hotline. They could get you the help that you need. And in case no one else has told you this today, let me be the first one to tell you I do care. And I do need you to be here. There is nothing worth your life. All right, guys. Well, let me kick this off by saying happy 4th of July. You know, I do these kind of episodes for teaching lessons. Sometimes people misconstrue them as whining or crying, but it's the truth. And today I do what I do on my birthday, is I reflect on what is before me. The nation has been free for 250 years today. Now, we all know that the nation was freed from Great Britain's reign and all that good stuff. But let me read you something you may not know that I kind of knew because they hinted to it when I was in history class, but maybe a lot of people don't know this. So July 4th is the celebrated holiday. And the actual vote to sever ties with Great Britain, though, took place 2 days earlier. So actually, Independence Day was July 2nd of 1776. Now, John Adams famously believed that July 2nd would be the day Americans would celebrate for generations. However, the date printed on the National Archives of the Declaration of Independence document states July 4th became the date historically synonymous with the nation's birth. So truth be told, America was already freed 2 days before. But you have to ask yourself, if you really want the truth, this question. Was everybody really freed on July 4th? And I'm not talking about Juneteenth. You know we see the things going on, June 19th about we all were not free and things of that nature. I'm talking about as a nation, as a country, as people of the country. Is everyone included? Is everyone treated the same? Well, I can tell you that that's not the case. See, as I go around and look at celebrations today and I look at what people are saying, there's a number of things popping up that says that Black people should not celebrate the 4th of July or be happy about it. I think a lot of that reason is because if you guys do your history and understand, slavery is older than the independence of the country. 400 years ago, we were still enslaved people if you were Black back then. So a lot of Black people don't look at America in the same vein that other people do, or that we were all freed, especially what is going on now in this country. So I wanted to think about what I really wanted to say. I really wanted to encapsulate. I really want to try to bring people together. I really want the next 250 to be a different story than it is today. And I ran across this song that was created by a YouTube creator that goes by the name of Baby's Baby TV. And I'm going to say this for anybody jumps all over it. I don't care how it was created. It encapsulated everything in which I was feeling and have been feeling and probably wanted to say just didn't know how to articulate it. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you that song in its entirety. And then I will come back and I will close out the episode. But the name of this song is called Happy Birthday, America.
Babies, baby, got something to say. Happy birthday, America. I hope you enjoy my gift. Woo! 250 candles. That's a long journey. Some celebrate with fireworks, some celebrate with memories, some celebrate with scars. This is my birthday card to the country I call home. Oh, excuse me if I am not excited about the 250-year celebration. How can I feel celebratory when my ancestors weren't free? 250 years ago in this nation, don't get me wrong, I love my country, but over the last 250 years, my country hasn't shown much love to those who look like me. When liberty was written on the page, my people were still living in chains. The promise was beautiful, but it wasn't beautiful for everybody. We planted the crops, built the roads, raised the cities, built the wealth, yet our names were missing from the glory. Our fingerprints are all over America's foundation, but our freedom came generations later. We kept believing, even when America didn't believe in us. I'm not here to tear you down, I'm here because I still believe the greatest gift you can give yourself is becoming everything you promised you'd be. Excuse me if I am not excited about the 250-year celebration. How can I feel celebrating when my ancestors weren't free? 250 years ago in this nation, don't get me wrong, I love my country, but over the last 250 years, my country hasn't shown much love to those who look like me. From broken treaties to auction blocks, from Jim Crow to red lines, from schools divided to justice delayed. We marched, we prayed, we voted, we fought, we buried too many dreams, just hoping tomorrow would look different. We sin, we build, we serve, we believe America can become the country it says it is. Happy birthday, America. This is my gift to you. Do better, be better, be better. Love every child, protect every vote, teach every truth, value every life. Stop judging people by race, measuring people by character. Make liberty more than a word, make justice more than a promise. Happy birthday, America. This is my gift to you. Do better and be better. Now blow out your candles. May your 300-year birthday look more like your promise than your past. Happy birthday, America. This is my gift to you. Do better and be better. Do better. Now blow out your candles. Do better. Now blow out your candles. Do better. I still believe that America can become the land where every child has an equal chance to dream, where history is told, not hidden, where freedom belongs to everyone, not just a fortunate few. So today, I don't bring you fireworks, I bring you home. Happy birthday, America. Do better. Do better. This is my gift to you. Do better. Now blow out your candles.
All right, so if that song hit you as hard as it hit me, there's a lot of messaging that I get out of that song, and it's not just about black messaging. Even though everything that song said was exactly true, I think at some point in this country, we need to understand that we can't get along without each other. Even though African Americans is credited with a lot of things as we did it, we've built this nation. And it hurts me when people go around and say, I don't like black people and black people are unintelligent. Let me just say at this point, I want to congratulate Marion Croak. If you guys don't know who Marion Croak is, let me just say that the way that we communicate today with just social media, so Zoom, FaceTime, WhatsApp, would not be possible without her. See, Marion Croak is a black woman, and she is the inventor of the technology that powers Zoom, FaceTime, and WhatsApp. She also holds 200 plus patents. So I think it goes to show that we don't get anywhere in this nation without African Americans, but we also don't get anywhere in this nation without people. And it's sad that 250 years later, I feel like that the country has regressed. The same things that my ancestors and my mother fought and marched for is still here, trying to strip me of my rights, trying to deport brown people that was born here, trying to make racism come back. Nobody who is looking at what has gone on in this country, at least in the last couple of years, should be happy about the 250th birthday of America. Because to those of our allies that we used to have, it says that a nation that was once strong is now being weakened. And then to the enemies that we have had and still have and probably got more of, they're laughing because they see everything crumble. So my message for America's 250 is this. I am totally elated to be an American. I totally understand that there is no other country that is as free as we are. There is no other country that people that looks like me has poured more blood and sweat and tears into. You know, I once had a great leader, we all did, who ran his whole campaign on hope. And no matter what you say about Barack Obama or try to tear him down or whatever it is you didn't like, whether he was a black man and we voted whoever in to get rid of him, 10 years later after this man is now off of the presidency stage, every time he is asked in every meeting or talking point or whatever he's doing, does he still have hope for America? His answer has always been yes. And I think when you talk about Barack Obama, he is deeply ingrained in the 250th anniversary of this nation. He was the first black president, or you can call him the first mixed race president as well. But I think that he did more to unify this country than anybody wants to give him credit for. And it's kind of shocking to me that he is no longer the president. He hasn't been the president in 10 years. Yet all around the nation, if you pay attention, all around the nation, all around the country, people is asking him to come and speak. They're asking him what America can become. They're asking him what he thinks of things. That should be the role of the president that is currently being seated, which should tell you more than what you may already want to know. Barack Obama, for all intents and purposes, has become the face at this point of this nation. This didn't happen when Biden was the president. They went to him. So you have to look around. I think we regress. I'm still fighting for the same rights. Black people and brown people are still being mistreated. People feel like they got the right to walk up and just say racist stuff. There's people that decimated our capital on January 4th that is now free. People's trying to funnel money to them. This is the stain on what America and the 250th anniversary is. And also, didn't we fight to get independent from kings and queens and monarchies? If you pay attention, that's what the current administration wants to put us back into. That's why there's no kings rallies out here, because that's what he's inspiring to be. So my message is this: we all have to be great. America is not going to be great until some of these ways are changed. I look at all of you, regardless of your skin color, as my brothers and sisters in the human race. It's going to be all of us and our children and our children's children to make sure that the next 250 years is greater than the first. Those who do not feel like they belong in this country, we need to make them feel like they belong, because they do. That is what the Statue of Liberty is all about. When it was given to us from France, the abolitionists gave it to us as a beacon of hope and freedom, and to be truthful about everything that's happened in this country. So I say this: we all must get together as a people. We all must stand up for what is right. And we all must stop looking at each other because of the color of our skin. If we get past the color of our skin and sit down and put our heads together, we can figure out what this country could be, because everybody is needed. Everybody has a different set of skills. Everybody has different things that they can do and they can contribute to. But until we get past this is the story that we have of America. So I say this: am I in agreement when people say black people should not celebrate 250th anniversary of America or July 4th? I don't think I'm 100% in with that. And here's why: because this is my country too. My ancestors died fighting for the rights of this country. A lot of people that has rights right now wouldn't have them if it wasn't for my ancestors, and then my mother, and now myself, and the other African Americans around that still continue to protest for all people in the face of wrong. So I'm like Eminem. This is my country. I'm not leaving my country. This is the place in which I was raised. We all have problems of where we was raised, but the thing is, either we leave it the way that it is, or we do something about it. The 250th birthday of America is all about independence. It's all about freedom from Britain's rule. But now we carry that into America when Black Americans was enslaved, Indian land was stolen, and brown people is told they no longer deserve to be here. I'm going to end the show a little bit differently today. There is another song that I think hits that we're going to close with by the same creator, Baby's Baby TV. And it's about what we can do to change the way that our country and our nation is. So I'll say this: happy birthday to America. And we as a people need to do better. We need to embrace everyone. The Declaration of Independence says that all men are created equal. And the framers and the forefathers, at least 10 of them were Christians. They founded, whether anybody likes it or not, they founded America on Christian values and Christian principles. And if you're like me and you are a Christian and you know the word of God, there is no one that's ever excluded. Jesus included everyone. He embraced everyone from the beggar to the prostitute. He healed lepers. He made people see. He didn't ask if they was Jewish first, or he didn't say your skin is not as olive colored as mine, or you a little bit too dark. His mission here was to heal and to save anyone who wanted to be saved. That's what we need to get to, because that's what this nation was founded on. So I hope you guys are having a good 4th. I'm about to get out of here and go eat with my wife. I'll sing her praises all the time. My wife gives up herself to take care of others. And if you know anything about my wife, she has a gigantic heart, and I don't mind sharing her to a degree. And she's out taking care of a client that really depends on her and really wants no one else to be there but her after her hip surgery. So me and the kids are going to go out and we're going to eat, be merry, and celebrate with her after this episode. So listen to this song, guys. Know that I do love you, and we will be seeing you guys and talking to you again next episode. Also, remember, if you want a visual to this, please remember we are on YouTube, and some of these episodes do go on TikTok as well. They're not too long, and I do leave clips if the episode is too long. All right, guys, be safe. Don't set off illegal fireworks, and we'll talk to you guys on the next episode.
Baby's baby got something to say. They tell us to love America, and I do. But love isn't pretending everything is perfect. Love is telling the truth. Because the truth is the only thing that can heal. If we're ever gonna be the nation we say we are, we've got to face the mirror. Hey. America's never been great, but America can be great if it puts its people first. That means all of its people, every child from birth. Not corporate greed or power-hungry politicians, but the little guy. Until America changes its ways, we won't ever be great. And let me tell you why. How can a nation call itself the land of the free when native nations were driven from their homes and history? Treaties broken, sacred land stolen away. Then we wonder why the wounds still remain today. 250 years still carrying the scars from slave ships to auction blocks beneath the stars. Families separated, names stripped away, yet somehow our ancestors still found a way. Built the roads, picked the cotton, laid the railroad tracks, built the wealth of this nation but never got it back. History ain't hate, it's the truth we should embrace, because healing only starts when we finally face America. Belongs to all of us, not just the rich or the strong. Freedom ain't freedom if justice takes too long. America's never been great, but America can be great if it puts its people first. That means all of its people, every child from birth. Not corporate greed or power-hungry politicians, but the little guy. Until America changes its ways, we won't ever be great. And let me tell you why. Go to bed hungry tonight while billionaires race rockets into the sky. Schools falling apart where dreams are supposed to grow, but somehow there's always money for another war to show. Justice shouldn't depend on the color of your skin or the neighborhood that you happen to grow up in. A public defender with 100 cases to fight while money buys another lawyer overnight. Women still fighting to be treated the same, paid with respect instead of carrying blame. Children deserve classrooms filled with hope, not fear, neglect, or learning they can't cope. The poor keep working but can't get ahead. One emergency from losing the roof overhead. If hard work alone is supposed to be enough, why are so many still struggling despite being tough? Imagine in America
where every child reads,
where every child reads,
every family eats,
every veteran sleeps in a home,
nobody stands alone,
where teachers are honored,
where teachers are honored,
workers earn their worth,
workers earn their worth.
Healthcare isn't a privilege, and dignity begins at birth. Greatness isn't measured by the size of your military or the tallest buildings reaching high into the air. Greatness is how you treat the weakest in the room, whether they leave with hope or leave with doom. Invest in schools before for another prison cell. Lift people up instead of watching them fail. Protect the vote so every voice is heard. Make justice something more than just a word. Stop letting money write democracy script. Remember who the Constitution was written to uplift. Government should answer to the people every day, not the highest bidder who can simply pay. Love your neighbor,
Feed the hungry.
welcome the stranger,
Protect the child.
honor our elders,
Respect our differences.
tell the truth about yesterday, so tomorrow can finally shine.
America has never been great.
But America,
Be great if it puts its people first.
that means all of its people, every child from birth.
Corporate greed or power hungry politicians, but the little guy.
Until America changes its ways, we won't ever be great. And let me tell you why.
Can be great.
When justice is equal, when opportunity reaches everyone, when love is louder than hate, if we the people truly means all the people. America,
America.
the dream isn't dead, it's still waiting
America.
for us to become the nation we've always promised to be.
America can be great.
When all of us rise together.
Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Join us on social media. One link to the link tree has it all. Feel free to drop us a line at truecrimeandauthors@gmail.com. Sound mixing and editing by David McClam. Intro script by Sophie Wild and David McClam. Theme music, Legendary by New Alchemist. Introduction and ending credits by Jackie Voice. See you next time on True Crime, Authors, and Extraordinary People.